What's going on, guys? It's me here yet again with some more motorcycle related content. And we're getting close to the holidays and I could not be more excited. I love this time of the year. It's cold, it's wet, probably going to be some ice at some point, but even though we can't ride very much, it's still the most wonderful time of the year for me. And today is a very special day because we are going on an adventure, and you guys know how much I love adventures. So for this adventure we have the motovlogging setup, the helmet, the Variant, the Sena, the GoPro, and the Icon jacket. So we're going to get everything loaded up and we're going to go grab a few people. So stay tuned. Okay, so we've got all the stuff back there in the back, and I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it. We got the trailer hooked up, and we are on our way to go get somebody, or a couple people really. But I wish I had someone with me when I was getting this trailer. It was an absolute shit show getting this trailer. I'm borrowing it from a buddy of mine, a good friend, Shane. I don't know if you guys have seen him on this channel in particular, but on my gun channel that I run, he's in a couple of videos that I've either put up or I'm editing, in the process of editing or whatever. So but he had this up a hill back behind his house, and today is just a shit show. Like, it's not like super bad weather, it's just that annoying weather where it's just a constant drizzle. So I threw this bad boy in four-wheel drive, and as soon as I did, you know, it was catching traction and everything, but it was just tearing up his yard, and I didn't want to tear up his yard real bad. He probably wouldn't have cared, honestly, but I'm just not that kind of guy. I don't want to mess up someone's yard because I wouldn't want someone messing up my yard. So what I ended up having to do was I walked up the hill, picked the trailer up, and I had to backslide down this hill all like football style, and I had to keep my body at like a 45-degree angle, my chest against the front of the trailer, and I had the tongue of the trailer like in my hip basically, and I was just backsliding it down this hill, and I was like, I'm gonna get to a point where I'm not gonna be able to stop, because, well, I'll be able to stop my body, but the mud and the wet grass under my boots were not gonna allow me to stop. So as soon as I got to that point, like, I just started slowly sinking down the hill. So I let myself go. I just let myself slide with the trailer for a good probably 6 or 7 seconds. It wasn't very long, and I was pretty close to the truck at this point, and then my right leg just shot out from under me, and I went into like down on one knee in that position. So I had to like stop the trailer from running over me, because it's not like a long, huge trailer, but it's got like the edges to it, and it's made out of some pretty thick metal. So I mean, it's made of something, you know. And so it's probably close to a 400 or 500 pound trailer if I had to guess. And it was on wheels coming down a hill at me, so I had to stop it, and it hurt. Like, I'm not gonna pretend like, oh, it was easy, because if it was easy I wouldn't be making this story. But I had to stop it, and I dropped the tongue into the dirt, and it slowed it down, but it still was sliding down the hill. That's just, this ground was super soft, so that just goes to show you. But I just slowly started picking it up and dropping it, and picking it up and dropping it, letting it go further and further towards the truck. And you know, when I had to go into that kneeling position, I was probably only 15 feet away from the truck at this point, so it wasn't very far, and the truck was on like the flattest spot that I could get it on. And so I had to pick it up and like slam it down on the hitch as quickly as I could, because I didn't want it to run into the back of the truck. So it was a little nerve-wracking, but now that that's over and done, we're going to go grab my friends for the day. I don't know what to do because I'm not holding the camera. I haven't told them that we're looking at a bike yet, though.
Oh.
We're going to look at a bike.
So Brandon just picked us up. Me, This guy.
Say hi, Jacob.
Headed down to Huntsville. Look at that bike. We're gonna be extremely late, but it's all good.
Look at this, guys. Look at this shit right here. Oh, come on, focus. Roll the window down. Please focus before it turns in. Look at that. This dude, I mean, it's hard to see, but that's a bridge right there going from under the interstate.
How do you get enough momentum to get up there?
Oh, it's a big truck. I bet oh man, that is rough right there. I wish I could zoom in more, but I can't. That's crazy.
That's what happens when you play too much GTA.
I have my trials bike and my big, I have a Magna 750. You can do a damn. I have
Yeah.
I have a 94.
No shit.
Oh, I fucking love that bike.
I've met Dan.
You real?
I have. I'll show you a picture when I get back. I met him down at Barber Motorsports. If you've seen that video.
Yeah.
I'm actually in that video.
Oh, shit.
Yep. I'm the guy, if you watch that video, and he walks up and he goes, look at this guy with the Rip Yami shirt. That's me.
I think I've seen that.
That's me.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
I shall return, fellas.
No, we know you're dead. You get on it someone.
Okay. I'll do my best in the wet. Actually, I'm gonna turn down this way. Oh yeah, I like it. This is a 2008 GSX 650F. It's a bike that Nathan is looking at buying. It's got some raised up handlebars, which is not something I'm used to. But my God, I feel like I could ride on this thing forever. And I can't see anything. I'm gonna lift my visor up. And you guys probably can't see anything either. I apologize for that. Ooh, the brakes are super tight. It's a little difficult to get into neutral, but that's also because I am just not used to it at all. The brakes do work really well. I'm sorry, you guys probably can't see a whole lot. I'm trying to keep it clean for you guys. I like it. I keep having to raise my visor and close it and raise it. I know. Well, I think it's a lot more comfortable than mine.
Yeah. What you got?
So we pulled over here on the gas station to check out the bike straps, because you guys would have last seen me riding it, and it was a lot brighter outside than it is right now.
Oh yeah. It did not move.
It's still as solid as it, dude. It's cracking the wood. It's so solid.
Jesus. Right here. That's cool.
It just needs a little TLC. You don't really need a whole lot of nothing. I'm stoked.
Oh man, me too.
I can't wait. Okay guys, so I guess we're just gonna take the bike back to Nathan and Jacob's house from here. So there's really not much more to say. He loves it, we love it. So I guess that's gonna be it for this video. Hey you guys, I just wanted to make a really quick recap about our video that we just made. This is the next day obviously, and I'm taking the trailer back to Shane's place, but because he just told me to hang on to it for the night because we got back kind of late. So I'm taking it back to his house right now, and I just want to tell you guys that I just want to apologize first and foremost about how lacking the channel has been here lately. I've actually tried making this video a couple times, but I figure I would just add it in to the end of this video. I know our channel is small, but it's growing, and it's still growing. And you know, I've said this before in the past, and I need to put my seatbelt on. Hang on a second. I've said this before in the past, and you know, life just gets in the way sometimes, or rather, life doesn't really get in the way. It's more that the video making gets in the way of life, because it's an important thing for me, but there are more important things. And like I said, I've said that in many videos that I've made, and I just wanted to just say that. And it's not that I want to stop making videos for the channel. Clearly, I don't. But it's getting to that time of the year where it's getting cold, and I've got some videos that need to be edited, that I'm not going to upload something that I'm not happy with. And that's kind of stemming from this video that we just made. Yesterday was probably one of the most fun trips I have made, as far as like motorcycle content is concerned. It just brought me back to the good old days, and I just really enjoyed hanging out with Jacob and Nathan, and just going to get Nathan's first bike. I really enjoyed that, because it reminded me of learning to ride my bike and going to get my first bike. And you know, it's just an exciting feeling, and so much more happened in that video than what we were able to film. Nathan got a bunch of gear yesterday. We ended up going to Cycle Gear because his bike, when we picked it up, it was not far from the Cycle Gear, like our Cycle Gear that you would have seen in previous videos. We probably weren't 10 minutes away from that Cycle Gear. Not even that, probably less than that. And so it was just, we went, and he got a jacket and some gloves. We went there, and you know, I didn't want to go in there and film that because they were having an event. I can't remember the name of the event, but it was a Christmas benefit type thing. And so a bunch of people were there, and I didn't want to walk in there with a camera in my hand, especially not this thing, this huge camera. I mean, I could have snuck a GoPro in there and just filmed around a little bit, but I didn't want to do that because of what was going on. And anyone could have gone, but it's not like I was invited to be there with a camera, you know, because like back when I made that video of one of the previous Cycle Gear bike nights that I went to, I was actually invited, not like I was on their page, and they said that, hey, Snowdrift will be here, you know. And so that was really cool. I thought that was just awesome for them to do that for me and say that I was going to be there. And that's the video where I got recognized by Dylan. I'm not going to say his last name, but not the Dylan you guys know, but the guy from the video, his name was also Dylan. And we've messaged each other on Facebook before, and he's riding bikes like crazy all the time on Instagram and whatnot. All I see is stuff like that. So, you know, you just, but anyway, cutting back to what I was talking about, I just didn't want to walk in there with a camera. I didn't, because it creates kind of an awkward situation, and anyone that films can understand where I'm coming from. And so then after that, we did a couple other things. We ate at Chick-fil-A, and you know, nothing really funny or cool happened there, but you know, it was Chick-fil-A. It was great food. Yeah, I just wanted to add this into the ass end of the video. I didn't want this to be like a super long part of the video, but I just really hope you guys enjoyed it. I really enjoyed making it, and it has reignited reignited the spark inside of me to make videos and do fun things. Because even though our channel is small, it is one of the best channels, I think, because we've got really nice people, really cool people, and I'm so glad that I'm able to help and entertain a lot of you. So I appreciate y'all's patience, and the content will continue to flow. Probably not a whole lot this time of year, but there will be more videos, I promise you that. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. And please remember to share it with your friends, family, and your dog. Your dog being the most important. That's what I used to say.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
We'll be right back. Bye.